Hey there traders, this is Steve Miley. The market chart is for FX Explained and we're going into the Forex zone again. But before we do, please do remember to hit that like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Now, they're going to kick off in here with the euro versus the dollar. We're going to be looking at the euro, the pound, the Australian, New Zealand, Canadian dollars, and also the dollar against the yen in here. So first of all, euro dollar in here, significant recovery in here second half of this week, pushing up through some notable resistances, reversing this downtrend line that comes from the late part of February. However, this big sell-off that we saw from late February into early March in here is enough to keep the short to intermediate tone still bearish. So despite this rebound, we're looking for this rebound to start to fade around this 120.00, 120.01 area and look for bearish pressure. So underlying theme here, we're looking for dollar strength to continue to come back into play in here. The dollar strength that we saw here from late February through to early March, euro dollar down, remember, is US dollar rallying. We're looking for that to come back. So we're looking at this 120.0001 area to start to cap the market off as we go through to the balance this week on Friday, and looking for a setback to challenge some of these supports in here from the rebound from the last week. Looking for these supports to be tested here going into next week. Let's take a look at the pound. Similar activity in here, slight rebound in here the last 2-3 days, taking out some resistance here, 139.34.40, and we did reverse this downtrend line that comes from the peak here from the 23rd of February. This downtrend line through here, we've reversed up through there, and we have a little uptrend forming. However, whilst below this important resistance area here, 140.17 and 140.22.26 resistances, whilst capped down below these resistances here, we're looking for bearish pressures to resurface and looking for these supports to be challenged again, the supports from the more recent rebound, and then bigger picture looking for a deeper correction again, looking for that dollar strength to come back through. Let's take a look at the Antipodean currencies, the Aussie and the Kiwi. So similar tone in here, Aussie rebounding. The critical level in here for us to look at on the short term is going to be 78.12, this impulse point from the last leg of the rally, a real important level, 78.38. So we're looking for 78.12 to try and cap, and again supports to be tested, having reversed a downtrend line that comes from here from the late part of February, looking for this rebound to start to fade, for dollar strength to come back through. And a similar story for the Kiwi. Kiwi starting to fade already. Got up to 72.41 in here, fading below these peaks here at 72.72, 72.73, and looking for a test back down towards supports in here for Friday and then into and through the middle of March. Going to look at dollar CAD in here now. The dollar has weakened significantly against the Canadian dollar. Part of this to do with the strength of the Canadian dollar across the board because of the strength of the oil price and this whole reflation theme. So Canadian dollar doing particularly well in here. So we've actually got a more bearish thing. This is the only place we've really got a bearish dollar theme in here, breaking down through this 125.71 level, and it is aiming the dollar now back down to these supports from February, 125.1706 and 124.64. So the dollar is weak against the Canadian dollar. That's a definite in here. And finally, we're going to finish off in here with the dollar yen versus the yen. Going to take a look at this on the daily chart, and we've seen in here a setback more recently, but holding above this support in the 108.30 to 29 area, having had a really consistently strong rally from the very beginning of this year, accelerating from late February through early March, and we're looking for this 108.30 to 29 support area to hold and looking for a pushback, maybe back up to 109.23 going into Friday, and higher prices as we go through mid-March. So that whole bullish dollar theme, looking for that to resume, having had a correction in here of that bullish dollar theme in here over the last 3 or 4 sessions for this week, but the only place when that's not really in place is against the Canadian dollar, where we're actually looking for dollar weakness to continue to come back through. Now, if you liked everything you see, don't forget that hit that like button, guys, in here, and then also follow us on and subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'll be back with you in the Forex zone very soon. Until then, stay safe, take care, and have a great trading day. So traders, don't forget to catch us again on the Forex Zone, and also check out all the great content on fxexplain.co.uk.